is the difference between the consciousness of an enlightened person and the consciousness of an unenlightened person?
Now when you say that what is the difference between the consciousness of an enlightened person and the consciousness of an unenlightened person, it seems as if the consciousness is your possession, is your treasure that you can keep somewhere. Consciousness is available to you, but you are not available to it. So you should say that the unenlightened person is not connected to consciousness. It's like if for example, if the consciousness is in the east, like the sun rises in the east, he is facing west. So he is moving in the opposite direction. So the more he can make a lot of effort, he can do anything to see the sun of the consciousness. But he is going in the opposite direction. As long as you are conditioned and programmed, as long as you are identified with anything which you have gathered in millions of lives, all your thoughts, all your feeling, all your greed, anger, your desires to achieve things, to become famous, to get name and fame, all these kinds of desire, as long as the collection of all those desire you can call mind. As long as you think you are the mind, you won't be able to know your consciousness. Consciousness is like a treasure deep within the ground on which you are sitting. But you are not digging deep. When you will start digging deep? Only when you become this much, at least this much intelligent, that you are able to see that whatever you are doing in your life, it's all same, it is all repetition, it is all moving round and round. Nothing new is happening. Same kind of things you are leaving. Maybe little bit of the difference is only of shade, only of quantity, nothing much. You are eating food. You can eat any food which you may not have eaten, but they are just a sensation on your taste bud for a while. You can have sex with this woman or that woman. It may be little different, but it is all almost of the same quality. In the same way, whatever you are doing, it is all just moving in circle. It is merry-go-round. So once you want to go out of the circle, once you are frustrated, with these things. Once you have enough of it and all your energy become one, and you desire nothing other than knowing yourself. You cannot know the consciousness which is present for everyone. It's not that those who are enlightened, they are more blessed by God. God is very kind to them, or they have given some bribe to God, so they have been given something extra. It is available to everyone, but you have collected in your many lives all kinds of things which is clouding your consciousness. You have your own unconscious where your desires which you want to experience, but because the society is not allowing you, the society says that these are wrong thing, immoral things, so you have repressed them, you have suppressed them. Whatever you have suppressed, whatever you have repressed becomes your unconscious. Then you have collective unconscious, which is the unconscious of the whole humanity. Then you have cosmic unconscious, which is the unconscious of when you were animal, when you were tree, when you were stone. Even the stone has consciousness. Its consciousness is very rudimentary, very basic, very sleepy type of consciousness. But you have been all these things. So until and unless you penetrate to all these, first you have to go into your unconscious, then into the collective unconscious, then to cosmic unconscious. And how you can go into it? By remaining just a witness. If when these memories start revealing itself, this revealing will be like reliving. If you are not ready for it, if you are not settled in watching and witnessing, if you are not totally aloof from it, if you are not a watcher on the hill, these memory cannot be revealed. So the more you are settled in your witnessing, the more deeper layers will be revealed. So your journey it is like you have to go down, you have to dig in. When you start digging the ground, what you will first see? First thing which you will see is mud and stone and all those things. If you are digging for the water, the first thing you will encounter is mud and stone and all those things. You are not going to see water. Then if you go on digging and digging, then after many feet below, you will find dirty water. But if you go on continuing, the water will start becoming cleaner and cleaner. Then finally you will have very clean water. But if you start digging at some place and after some time you go to another place, you will never find clean water. So perseverance and continuous endeavor is needed. And when you have reached to cosmic unconscious, from there you can become super conscious. Super conscious means you are settled in the consciousness. All those things, unconscious, collective unconscious, cosmic unconscious, is not affecting you. You have encountered them, you have seen them, and you have transcended them. Now you are in pure consciousness. That consciousness is always here and now. But because we have gathered layers of conditioning and programming, layers of desires, so it is like peeling the layers of onion. You go on peeling. Once you have peeled one layer, you will find another. Then you peel another layer, then you will find another. In another way, you can say that the moon is above your head, but you are in your own room. Your room is closed. You have closed the windows and its door. So you are not aware that the full moon is just above. You have to go to the roof and then you will find the moon. Or the sun has arisen, but you are asleep in your room with doors and windows all closed. So you have to open it. That opening means digging inside. Otherwise, consciousness is here. It is available to everyone. Only because we have created all kind of dirt, all kind of cloud. So you are not able to see it as it is. It is muddy. It's like when the water is muddy and moon is reflected in it. The reflection cannot be pure. It cannot be as it is. It will be distorted. So in your mind, because your mind is full of desire, full of greed, full of conditioning and programming, so it is not reflecting the consciousness as it is. Otherwise, it is always here. So, in a way, there is no difference between the consciousness of an enlightened person and that of an unenlightened. Because consciousness is same. The sun or the moon is same. Only when it is reflected in a pure lake, it has a different beauty. When it is reflected in a muddy lake, then it is not reflected properly. It is like you are sitting on a gold mine, but you are begging because you are not digging inside. You are sitting on it, but you are unaware of it. Or as if you are a millionaire, but you are not aware of it. Or as if, for example, you are eating mango, but your taste bud has become the same mango we are all eating, but your taste bud, because you were sick, you were ill, so it is not working properly, so you cannot get the right taste. So the mangoes are same for everyone. But because your sense organ is not functioning properly, so you cannot get its real taste. Is it clear?
Yes.
If you like our videos, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
And send us one apple a day because we want to eat food from the tree of knowledge.